Got him.
been off for 50 days. I've been trying to get it back on. And it's like, fight. I'm tired. My trees are dead. I can't believe it. And I showed Carson Barger a bunch of paperwork. My checks were always on time. They're just discriminating against me, and they sent me a letter in my mailbox Friday wanting me to withdraw from the district. And I don't think that's fair. Because there's two people that are been criminalized, they're criminals, and in June 23rd, 2016, they sent me a letter from an attorney from Calabasas where I turned them in for the fire hydrants being covered by weeds, and that's the way I get treated.
Really?
Thank you very much.
I'm looking like a man, young old man. And
Thank you, Mr. Green.
I was clean shaven and everything. Right, Jen?
Wow.
Next speaker, please.
Hi, my name is Victor Trujillo. I actually was in the lobby when I saw Joe from Business Consumer Affairs attack this man in the lobby right here. Stopped him from getting on stage. Barger was in Washington. Was it Allison Menendez was out in the lobby talking to him. Then I got Dr. Sharon in a truck hiding out there trying to kidnap this man. I documented, filmed it, I put it together. That's what you call criminal activity. I've been watching you guys for a long time. My property, I can't take care of my kids. You know what? She won't help me with the taxes. I paid about, I'm going on $10,000 in interest. I'm having issues. Now, you know what? My daughter's never been the same after she's been dragged in that courthouse by the district attorney, Carrie Kittle Smith. The same family stole my property worth $25 million across the street from Walmart. And guess what? These people, you said Q, 75% of all your money, if it wasn't for those people, you couldn't have a budget. So their money is making you guys work. It seems like you're going to get rid of them. Tell them the truth. Good day.
Wow.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
My name is... I don't know if you can hear my hat singing, but this is how I deal with my misery. And this is what I call misery. 102 pages of receivership. It's going to cost me $420,000 to keep a house that I could only get $300,000 for. So talk about nightmares of Halloween. I get to read 102 pages of lies and problems because I couldn't afford to fix my plumbing. And I know that we all have to have fun on Halloween, and we're all going to enjoy ourselves, but there's nothing scarier than being homeless, being old, having no teeth. Do you know how hard it is to have no teeth? But this is my life, and I'm going to celebrate it. Happy Halloween, everybody. We're going to hope we can all not be homeless next year, and we can all work all these problems out, because we're LA, we can do anything, right?
Next speaker, please. Go ahead, Kim.
Good afternoon, everyone. Kim McGill from the Youth Justice Coalition. Most people had to leave, but I think you saw earlier that there was a whole middle row filled with orange shirts. They represented not only the Youth Justice Coalition, but the ACLU of Southern California, Community Coalition, A New Way of Life, Anti-Recidivism Coalition, numerous groups that were out here. We're urging you to dialogue with the community about how we can end fees, fines, and money bail for adults also in LA County, especially considering that adults are 18-year-olds who are not really adult, who aren't living on their own, who are still struggling. There's several concerns we wanted to raise with you. One is that the money bail conversation has mostly been an in private or in secret work group. We urge you to have that go under Brown Act. We know it doesn't need to go under Brown Act, but we urge you to have public hearings attached to that. People that have had to pay bill or have stayed in jail because we couldn't pay bill, urge you to have a conversation with us about that. And then similarly, we're very concerned about Senate Bill 10. A lot of us pulled off of Senate Bill 10, so we want to discuss with you about how to implement something better for LA, and then to end fees and fines. I'm going to leave these cards with you so you have our specific recommendations on the back. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms. McGill. Next speaker, please.
Supervisors, I'm glad to speak in front of you today. And I would just like to say, we are creating an environment for dysfunction and hate-related crimes. We took the Bible out of school in 1951. We took the cross off the county emblem in 2000. Church attendance is at a new low. and morality is being destroyed by TV and movies and so forth. Maybe if we were never silent, we won't have to stop for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next speaker, please.
Okay. So, up in the Antelope Valley, we got to re-elect our good buddy, Steve Knight. Re-elect Steve Knight for Congress. They're running a George Soros, Nancy Pelosi fake so-called mom Democrat. She's nothing but a puppet, just like Brian Califoro last time. So Steve Knight's our real deal. Look at when you go down Palmdale Avenue, all the freeway projects, and Steve Knight getting those federal funds into our pockets in the Antelope Valley. Good job. But also, you got this guys here from the Cape. Take the Cape off and give these people the money. That's what you got to do, because you're not paying people, you're not paying our teachers either, and our teachers are going to have to go on strike because of two people, Eric Garcetti and Austin Butner, his puppet. If I had a puppet right now, it would look like Austin Butner. So give these people their money, give them their pay. These are the working people. Yes.
Thank you. Please call the final speaker.
Strike,
Thank you,
teachers.
Madam Chair. Would Louise Orendane please come forward?
Good deal,
Thank you.
Wayne.
Next speaker, please. Go ahead.
If it's not one episode after another, it's only Eric Garcetti that's making it worse for us all. Why? Because of homelessness. And better so, I'm glad that Eric is on our side, pulling up Rule 77 to suppress us from entertaining you in public buildings. This is because we add provoking situations and confrontations that trigger politicians to weep. Yes, grown men and women cry. Why do these guys come to every meeting, every commission, and every other meeting that is open to public comment? That's so that we can add to 42 U.S.C. 121.02 and 28 CFR 36.105. Stop suppressing public
Thank you.
speakers.
Next speaker, please.
Hi, my name is Ezekiel Reyes. I'm once again here to try to see if there could be more funding going directly to individuals to whom are homeless. Within the past 2 years, I've actually helped deviate 78 people from committing suicide. I've also helped 38 people with finding work, on top of many people, atop of 10 people from consistently doing drugs that are going to keep them down. So I guess in the end, a lot of them really have only one issue that they're worrying about that's actually driving them to these hardships that are going to keep them in that situation longer. And that's the inadequacy of funds that are actually going to the individuals to whom are homeless thus far. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Thank you, honorable members of the Board of Supervisors. My name is Luis Orendine, and I'm an assessor representative with the LA County Assessor's Office and part of the California Association of Professional Employees. I'm here on behalf of all my coworkers to advocate for a fair contract. We joined the county and public government because we have a sense of civic duty, and all we ask is to have enough compensation to maintain our standard of living. As things are right now, and the offer that's been given by the county, you're creating two segments of employees. The newer employees who are already on Plan G, their pension, versus Plan D or E, current employees, and older ones, are also going to be affected by a lack of money that is being offered for people on top steps. So in essence, you're driving a wedge more and more and more between your employees who have some years of experience, I've been with the county for 15 years, and the ones who are new. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Very good.
Next speaker, please.
Yes. I'm here again about
the corruption in the probate court Department 11 in the LA Superior Courts. How many times do I have to come here to report crimes in the LA County Superior Court Probate Department 11? I've been coming here for over a year demanding actions to stop the crimes in this court. Leslie Green was taken off the case a year ago, but the new judge is just as corrupt. At the last hearing, this new judge made it clear that she will not remove Jeffrey Siegel, the trustee, nor will she do anything about the crimes he is committing. Jeffrey Siegel should have been removed as trustee years ago. His Iranian lawyer, Nathaniel Tali, comes to court and lies at every hearing. He is just wasting my inheritance and trying to cover up the crimes by Jeffrey Siegel. The new judge, I believe her name is Barbara Johnson, is lying also, and your deputies will do nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. Your time has expired. We have 2 more speakers in Lancaster. Let us go to Lancaster then for our public comment. Go ahead, please. Hello.
Good afternoon. My name is Jackson Piper. I'm with the Department of Regional Planning. I work as a zoning enforcement inspector, and I'm here as part of CAPE. I just want to reiterate what the other members of CAPE have said, that it appears the county is in financially good condition right now, and yet we are being asked to take what amounts to a pay cut. That does not strike me as a fair deal with the workers who, in my experience, work extremely hard to serve this county and to serve you as the Board of Supervisors. I don't believe that there's any ill will towards us as workers from the Board of Supervisors, but I believe that the people negotiating this contract on behalf of you have lost sight of the value of the workers and are instead focusing on saving the county some money. I think that your workers are much more important than saving a few pennies. Thank you.
Thank you. Final speaker in Lancaster, please. Is there another speaker there? All right. Welcome. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. Honorable Board of Supervisors, I come to you all here today as not only a student and one of the little people on the outskirts of the county, but more importantly, as a mother of a daughter with autism. I would like for all of you to know that the Antelope Valley, specifically Palmdale and Lancaster, continues to be an agricultural community. When I was 21 and pregnant with my eldest daughter, I lived with my father, who lives within close proximity of an alfalfa and onion field. And what I didn't know was the harmful effects of some pesticides such as chlorpyrifos, which continues to be sprayed in the AV despite perturbing research that conveys the harmful effects of this pesticide, such as a study conducted by Chamacos that found high correlations of organophosphate pesticides such as chlorpyrifos to predispose children to neurodevelopment disorders such as autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, including poor working memory, poor reading comprehension, and the ability to pay attention, ultimately affecting learning. The National Institute of Environmental Health found that women exposed to chlorpyrifos in the second trimester of pregnancy, 60% more likely. Am I done?
Yes, your time is up, but if you have a written statement, we'll be certain that each of the members gets it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That concludes all of those who signed up for public comment. Thank you very much.